Hi friends, hope you're well. So I saw a story recently and it kind of struck me and as a big reminder, it's very telling of the times that we're living in. So I'm just going to read for you. And this is based out of the UK. The Christian Legal Center is supporting Pastor Keith Waters for saying that gay pride events are harmful to children. He received a death threat at his home, was harassed at his church, and was hounded out of his employment by the LGBT mob rule. Pastor Keith Waters, who leads an evangelical Christian congregation in Ely, a town in Cambridgeshire, England, tweeted on June 1st, 2019. This is his quote: "A reminder that Christians should not support or attend LGBTQ Pride Month events held in June. They promote a culture and encourage activities that are contrary to Christian faith and morals. They are especially harmful to children." Waters subsequently received death threats and was forced out of his job as a caretaker at Isle of Ely Primary School. The school's headmaster informed him that he was under investigation for supposedly bringing the school into disrepute following complaints laid against him. One complainant complained that Waters' admonition fell within the British government's definition of extremism and demanded action be taken against him. So we're living in a world where they're calling it extremism when a pastor wants to hold true to the biblical definition of marriage, and who wants to say, hey, these gay pride events, but some of them have sexually explicit things going on there. I know because I used to attend them. I came out of the gay lifestyle myself. I attended and even did music at gay pride festivals. So, hallelujah, I've been set free, born again, but there's still people stuck in it. And as the Bible states, that is unacceptable and an abomination in our Father's eyes. And I once was blind and I did not think so and see that. But I'm grateful for people like this pastor that want to stick to the truth. And more these days, people who in general want to stand out against this whole LGBT agenda, which back then when I was in it, I didn't see it as that. I saw it as, you're attacking me, I'm not hurting anybody, what's your problem? But now that I've been born again and I can see with new eyes, I definitely understand that our Creator, He's allowed to have His ways, and we are wise to go by them, and it's for our own good. And following His ways brings new life and blessings, and we're doing things His way. And when you think about it, He loved us so much to take our place, so why would we want anything to do with anything outside of His ways of living, of His truth? And this pastor is one of the few. I mean, it's crazy to think that, okay, when you hear the word pastor or whatever, or any teacher of biblical studies, you just think like, oh, of course they're going to be teaching that marriage is between a woman and a man, and that they won't stand for this LGBT agenda. But more and more in Lutheran churches, evangelical, everywhere, more and more they're standing for it. And it's being called extremism when a pastor wants to stand up for the children and protect them and to say, please do not, go there. Please do not take your children there, and he's right in doing so. But it's just more indicative of the end times that we are indeed living in, when a pastor loses his job as a caretaker at that school, and then when I read on the article, he was forced to basically resign. Like, he just had to step away from his his church where he was being a pastor, because even the people in his own church were coming against him. I have another little part here I'll read. Now launching legal action, Pastor Waters said, anyone who believes in freedom of religion and expression should be very concerned about my story. This was an attack not just against my Christian beliefs, but against anyone who dares to question these matters in public. The biggest concern should be that a story like mine is becoming normal. I maintain that my tweet did not discriminate against anyone. It was directed to Christians, and it did not criticize individuals of the LGBT community, only pride events. Other people have been mortified at how I have been treated, but are too fearful to speak out. Children should never be exposed to nudity or sexual acts, whether that's at a gay pride festival or anywhere else. I am determined to fight for the freedom to say that and believe that no one should lose or be forced out of their job for holding and expressing legitimate views. And so we need more people like this pastor. We need more people who are willing and who are brave and bold enough to speak the truth and to stand for the ways of our Creator. And it doesn't matter if the whole world seems to be going down that wide path. They're all on that wide path thinking they're having a fun party together, standing for everything, Oh, it's fun, rainbow this, rainbow that, all the rainbow promotion at Target, oh, pride festivals, look, it's fun. Look, drag queens are coming into the libraries. Oh, look, it's fun. They're dancing for the kids. Some people are really actually that blind that they're going along with the agenda. And it's an agenda from Satan, the god of this world. But still, in the midst of all the mess and muck, there are people like that are brave enough to stand for the truth. And it doesn't matter even if, he was going to lose his job, or he's going to have people who were his friends close to him that he would lose or be getting on his case about it. We need more people like him. And, the word of our loving Father reminds us to stand for his ways, and that by doing so, you're not going to be joined by a lot of people. You're going to stand out. People are going to see you as just a crazy nut job. You're going to be in the minority, but we have to be willing to stand for his truth, because if we don't, who will? He's looking down at us and looking to see who will stand up for me and the good words I've given you in the book, the words that bring my truth and that bring life and that bring freedom from lifestyles like LGBTQ, anything, everything. I know I'm a testament and example to that, and many other people are as well. You can just search YouTube for ex-gay testimonies. Hallelujah. But so many people think that you can't come out of that lifestyle, but you can. But that's just a side note. But back to the story, and to end, I just want to remind us all that we're going to stand for something. Even sometimes by being silent, that means we're choosing or standing for something. And so now is the time to speak out. And I commend this pastor and any other people in positions like that who have boldly put out the truth, knowing that they could be, kicked off from their post. They could be, gotten rid of from their job or whatever. But in these end times, especially, we are called to stand for the truth in the Bible, the words that bring life, the words that can renew one's spirit to see with new eyes, like it happened with me. I could never go back to that lifestyle. I used to hear pastors preach about it, supporting it, and twisted scripture so much and bent it again. Even had Bible studies, homosexuality in the Bible. pastors, teachers of biblical studies, hold fast to the true word of the true God, and don't go along with the agenda of the mini-G God of this world. Satan, he wants to keep people away from the words that bring life and freedom. So be that mouthpiece to them. And even if you're not a pastor, whoever you are in your life, for the people around you, be that mouthpiece to stand and be a voice for the truth that needs to be louder than the lies of the enemy. In these days, we need it more than ever. It's time to take a stand. Okay, hope this served as a great reminder to you, and have a blessed day.